Hi there, welcome back to Hunt Hill at Home. Thank you again for watching, and for all of you who have been watching all of this time that we've been doing it. We started back in mid-March when schools closed, so we've been doing this for a little over 2 months now. And I wanted to let you know that this is our last full week that we are doing Hunt Hill at Home every weekday. After this week, we're going to switch to our summer schedule. So we're going to be broadcasting every Monday at 1 p.m. and only on Mondays. So thank you again for watching and supporting Hunt Hill throughout this whole time where we've been shut down. It's been really fun to do this and to see all of your comments and all of you watching. I have a few shout outs to do today. This week, we would have had lots of field trips coming through. We would have had Colfax 4th grade, 2 days of Hayward 7th grade, St. Croix Tribal Head Start, and we would have had a homeschool group come through. We don't have those groups here this week because we are still closed down. You can still come and hike, but we're not running any programs until June. Starting in June, we will be doing any of our outdoor programs such as canoeing and hiking, but we will not be doing our indoor programs such as Cakes at the Lake or day camps. So here is our joke of the day. Oh, I haven't even told you what our topic today is. So our topic today is sight. Each day we're going to be going through a different sense that an animal or a human can have, and today we're going to be talking about sight. So, why did the man rub ketchup on his glasses? Why did the man rub ketchup on his glasses? He heard that hindsight is 2020. Get it? Hindsight. All right, so we're going to be talking about seeing today, and seeing is a really important sense that we have. Now, lots of people can see, but there is also an extra component to this, and that is mindfulness. So mindfulness is really noticing things. And so for each of your senses, you can be using them all the time, but we're going to be really mindful and be noticing what we're actually sensing. So today we're going to take a really small section and look at it very closely. So I'm going to flip my view around. For this activity, you're going to need something to make a border, some small border. So I have a hula hoop. You could bring whatever you want, some sticks or whatever. And then I also have a paper and pencil. This is a great time for you to pull out your science journals if you've got one of those, or your nature notebooks. And we're just going to be looking at what all there is in this little circle here. Now, at first it might not seem like much, but we're going on a little safari. So we're going to pretend that we don't know what to expect here, and we're going to be surprised at how many things we can find. So this is the point where I would suggest you lay on your stomach and you get as close as this as you can. I'm going to get my camera as close to it as possible. And we're going to just look around in here. Now, you might not be seeing much at first. And you can just start by noticing and describing the plants that you see. So, when I look at it in a big sense, I see lots of pieces of grass. I see this dandelion with this beautiful flower on it. I also see these little white flowers, and I'm starting to wonder, what are those white flowers? I'll have to write those down in my science notebook and see if I can identify them later when I get home. Now, I also noticed down in the grass here this little chunk of dirt. Now, this chunk of dirt is a worm casing, which means that there's probably some worms around here, but I don't see them. They're all on the ground right now. Let's see what else we can find in here. Ooh, I found a little bit of clover. We learned the other day that we can eat the clover. I also see a bunch of these little acorn caps. So that's getting me to wonder, where are the acorns coming from? If I look around here, I don't see any trees really close by, but the acorns might be transported from the trees up on the hill or the trees behind the dorm by some of our creatures that live around here. I also see a little leaf, and I'm wondering if there are any little insects living around here. Now before, when I was looking at this spot, I did see some insects, but I'm not seeing them at this very moment. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, this is something interesting. So my eye spotted this little bit of red here. I was wondering what that was. Now that I'm closer to it, I can see there's a little stem poking up, and I can see that the red is coming out of this old acorn. So I'm guessing that this is a sprout of an oak tree. I also see a lot of acorns hanging around here, and some of them did not make it to become oak trees, but some of them did. I also see these teeny tiny little flowers. I'll have to write those down in my science notebook too and see if I can figure out what those are. Oh, I see some ants hanging out over here. I'm not sure if you can see them. They're pretty tiny. All right, well, thank you for watching with me today, and I hope you get a chance to look around and take a really close look at some of the things around you. Thanks for watching. Bye.